Hi friends, my name is and I am an overseas education consultant, and this interactive online session I have specially made for the students who wish to travel abroad for the higher studies to UK, United Kingdom. UK is a place of universities. You find number of universities, of world-class universities there, and number of courses you'll find. Depending on what you like, you can choose out of it. UK is a fantastic country to be in. It's a multicultural society, right? So you have people from around the world, so you don't feel again homesickness, and you do your course and things comfortably there. Yeah, there are different places to study. You can opt for London, you can opt for Birmingham, Leicester, Manchester, or even you can go to Scottish area for this. Bachelors, they have 3 years. Masters, you can even complete in 1 year. So there's the only country where you can complete your masters in 1 year. The fees are very comfortable and they're very reasonable in comparison to other part of the world. To discuss and talk about the admission process and procedures in UK, let us discuss first of all about the intakes that we have there. The major intake they have is September, then they have an intake in Jan, and even they have an intake in summers also, in about May and April. You need to take care of some very important points there. You make sure that the students who are applying, they should have a good academic scores. They should have a good proficiency of English. You can prove this by taking IELTS, and depending on the course, depending on the institution, the IELTS score is decided. Third major point is related to the gaps. So you should provide adequate documents related to what you have been doing between your last qualification and the qualification you wish to do in UK. So you should provide a proper document, what you were actually doing into it. Were you being involved in any kind of job? Were you being involved in any kind of academic activity like small courses, short courses, or some training modules or something? Now, as if you being an international student to UK, then you have to demonstrate your funds. Now, funds are depending on the location of that institution, that university or the college. If that is in inner London, which is like a part of London boroughs, then you have to demonstrate £9,000. And if the university or the place of study is outside those boroughs, then you have to demonstrate £7,200. Now, this money has to be demonstrated in a savings account, or it can be a part of FDR also, but it is preferred that you should open up an account in your name, put this money into it, and after that money gets 28 days older, then you can apply for the application. In UK, the visa process is very simple. You need to score 40 points. Now, the points are basically divided like 30 points, which are for the CAS, and the CAS you received as soon as you have an admission, and you pay a bit of tuition fee, which as per different institution, plus those 28 days old fund, depending on the location, like 7,200 and 9,000 I just mentioned. The application process starts with the offer letter. You put a request for the offer letter to the different universities. You get an offer in place. Then, depending on the required tuition fee in advance that you have to pay, you pay to the university's account. And along with this, as soon as you have those 28 days fund available with you, summing up all these documents with your original academic documents, IELTS score, your passport and photograph, you lodge your application. Normally it is taking like 3 to 4 weeks in embassy, and they take a decision onto it. Once the decision is out, you buy a ticket and fly. To brief you a bit about Globus, we are a leading overseas education consultant company in India, and we have been providing these services online and walk-in services to a number of students since years now, and a number of students who have been benefited out of it, because the way we deal with the things, it is very transparent, and every department we have got an expertise in. So once we have a data of the student, we start working for the student. Initially it starts with the counseling, which includes the course selection, the institution selection, then the required documentation for the admission, then you have to get on with the documentation related to the visa filing, and then you get on where the visa is to be lodged. Now, once your visa is lodged, it takes 4 weeks, as I told you. Once you have that visa available with you, then there is a pre-departure session that we go in. And in between the transit period that you've lodged and you got a decision, if in case High Commission requires, they can even call you for an interview. So we have a special setup here in our office where we make sure that the student should get good tips from our side how to prepare for the interview, and along with this, there are some mock interview that we go with the student so as to make student comfortable, and when finally he goes to the embassy, he is very comfortable giving that interview. And this is a USP from the company side. And after that, if you wish to go for a ticketing, that's available with us. If you wish to go for the Forex, that's again available with us. You want some pre-departure session, that's we do, and pre-departure session is very important for all international students. What to take, what not to take, how to get in, what are all the services. Now, if you wish to plan something related to your airport pickup, that's again available. If you wish to have some accommodation fixed before you arrive in UK, that's again available. There's students coming from different part of country, from Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, Madras, so many places. And you must be wondering how this whole system is effectively working. Trust me, it is working effectively. And there's one big thing, that it's free of cost. We don't charge students. We really don't charge a penny to the students. Right, now, how it gonna actually work? It will work on the basis, because it's an e-world that we're living in. Now, you don't have to go places to search down for different things. You sit on the internet and you do everything. Now, same is happening here. So, you send us the documentation by email, right? We guide you through email, and if in between the process it is required that we have to talk to you face to face, we get on the Skype. Now, whatever information you require, we are feeding it to you, and then finally, if in case it is required, some documentation had to be sent to you, we send it by courier. So this is how we have made things so simple for you. And now you don't have to walk into the places, you have to actually log in. Right, so you can even avail these services from a company which are totally free of cost. Only for this you have to send your details to us so that we can help you out of it. Right, and again, thank you very much for listening to this session, and have a great future ahead.